Hey, what's up? This is Shah. I found a funny TikTok about a lady who was upset. She went on a date with this guy that she met from Hinge. It was a first date. They went to dinner, and he ordered a burger and didn't want to pay $3 extra for cheese. So she left the date early. Let's take a look.
Guys, I just got back from a Hinge date. Why am I doing this to myself? So we scheduled to go to dinner. We are sitting at the restaurant. Seems very nice. Not a catfish. Things are going well. And the waitress comes over. She wants to take her order. And I said, okay, I'm going to take the branzino. And he said, I'm going to take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this gonna be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. Over there, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my God, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. So I got my branzino, he got his burger, we were eating. And once I was satisfied, I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant, and I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of, you should have gotten the cheese. And I blocked him.
After dating for a while and meeting different people, I've come to the conclusion that if you're meeting someone for the first time, like ever in real life, going on a dinner date is not the best option. I mean, I usually just ask people if they want to get a coffee or something like that. I'd be even open to a drink maybe, or just depending what time we end up hanging out. But mostly a coffee, the thing is if you haven't actually seen someone in real life, you don't really know if you're attracted to that person, and you're not going to know if that person's really feeling you. And you can do that over a coffee instead of having to go to dinner, wait there to get seated, look at the menu, get your orders in, and then find out, like, right after you put in the order or whatever, the food comes out, that you guys actually don't really like each other, but then you're stuck there for another 40 minutes, And it's just so much more faster and efficient to just meet for coffee. And then if you guys like each other, great. I mean, you just meet up again, plan another date, get dinner on that one. It's quicker, it's faster, it's just better. So people who go on dates for go to an actual nice sit down restaurant on a first date, I think that's just a little extra for me. I found for me that was just a waste, and I just want to get to it, and then we can just make that eye contact and see what's going on, and then go from there. And I think coming out from that initial attraction, it's just like if you can see you're attracted to someone already, I don't think she was gonna, kill the deal here because of a slice of cheese, $3 slice of cheese. If she was already feeling the guy, maybe she saw oh, I like him, this or that. She can just tell that initial attraction's there. Then the cheese thing wouldn't have mattered. She probably would have been interested, oh wow, you don't like cheese on your burger? Ha ha ha. Yeah, $3 is too much. I mean, she would have just been there and been part of the team. But I think deep down she just didn't like the guy from the beginning, and she was just looking for a reason to get out of there. She looks pretty moody and just not pleased. She just does not look like a happy person. This is crazy to me. He didn't complain about the branzino. He simply didn't feel like paying extra for cheese on his burger. LMAO, I thought this was going to be about him commenting that your food was too expensive or not wanting to pay for branzino. You are insane. Someone's like, a restaurant with branzino doesn't include cheese in their burgers? LOL. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what the hell branzino is. European bass. Okay. Well, anyways, she got a lot of responses that were just like, you might be the problem. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And now we got an update from her.
Ladies of New York, I would love for you to help me out on this one. But please, only if you're a New York woman in your 20s and your 30s and you're single and you're actively dating. If you're going to be sitting in a restaurant on a first date with a guy and he wants to get something extra on his meal and he realizes that it's going to be $1 to $5 extra, but he's gonna say no. Are you really going to think that he's so smart and so financially responsible and that's a green flag and that's amazing? Or is it going to give you the...
So, you know, she's appealing to the ladies of New York City to try to get some support for her. And most of the people are just like, no. They're calling her the cheese Karen. This is your personality for the rest of your life. But it just still hasn't sunk into her that maybe she's the bad person here, you know, or maybe she is the toxic one. And it's like, why would you ever want a relationship with someone like this in the first place? I mean, it's just, there's going to be no making this person happy. This person's just not happy on the inside, you know? And you could find that out over coffee. You know, you don't have to go in there and learn what a branzino is. I think a lot of people in dating nowadays, it's become kind of cool to try to look for subtle signs and then make all these, you know, opinions or conclusions based off of them. Green flags, red flags. And there is some legitimate stuff. Like if you hang out with the woman on a first date and she just immediately starts talking about her ex, probably a red flag. Probably, you know, better to put that in the not serious category. But something like that, like, you know, where you're just breathing too much into it, like he gets a burger, doesn't want to pay $3 for cheese. I don't want to pay $3 for a slice of cheese. You know, I wouldn't do that. And this guy is comfortable enough in himself to not feel insecure, so insecure that he's going to walk on eggshells around this woman and just be like, oh, I'll just pay the $3 for cheese. You know what I mean? That's a dynamic that happens there at restaurants, you know, and restaurants know this, you know, like they'll put up the price. And she's just like, well, and we're in New York City, but it's like, just because you're in New York City doesn't mean you have to be a sucker. I mean, and frankly, if you're in New York City and you're just opening your wallet like that, I mean, you're not going to survive there for long. So I think that guy is financially savvy and smart. And she's just projecting some of her own misery onto this guy. I mean, we don't really know what this guy's situation is at all. If anything, he kind of came out on top. I mean, he got dinner paid for him. And he never has to see her again. So that's a win. Anyways, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. Would you have paid $3 for cheese? Have you ever had branzino before? Am I not living enough? Should I be getting $3 cheese? Take it easy. We'll see you next time.